Welcome to Raymond James Stadium, the big pirate ship in Tampa, Florida. We've waited so long, and finally another season of college football kicking off here in Week 0. It's the Washington State Cougars and the USF Bulls. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Washington State's head coach told me before the game, bringing his team in on the road against a very good team, ranked in the top 25. They have everything it takes to compete. This is a big matchup that fans are excited to see, but he said we have to execute early and eliminate mistakes at the line of scrimmage. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. So USF's headed toward the football to break the seal on this 2027 season. On the run from inside his own 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. First carry of the season. Oh, he's got some space. The 20. Into the house. Touchdown, Cougars.
Well, that's the start you're looking for if you're David and you're trying to upset Goliath in a game that nobody gave you an opportunity to win. What a nice job offensively, just making good decisions, taking care of the football, and making the plays when they were available to be made. They march it down the field. They get on the scoreboard, David. And I think this crowd right now is shocked.
They are shocked, and it got a lot quieter. And here's the good thing. Now the confidence goes through the roof. Coaches talked about it. We got confidence. We can win. The players have to believe. And they talked about something good happening early. Not letting this crowd go bananas. That's how they drew it up. That is an excellent start for this squad.
They'll start on the ground with Duke Watson. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow. They don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill. Go get the running back. Get a tackle for a loss.
And now to try to put things in motion on 2nd and long from the 15. Moving the pocket, it's Croman Hope. Grabbed over the middle. It's Rogers. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Look out! And it's a sack.
It's always interesting to view the good teams, the teams that are ranked versus the teams that aren't ranked. And this defense, man, like, how do they play it today? I love that start, man. Coming out aggressive, flying around, playing like your hair's on fire, getting a sack to start this game, getting a little momentum on their side.
He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. There he goes. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Wide receiver going in motion. Handoff to the lone back. Got a little grass. Inside the 30. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. He now has 79 yards for him on the ground now. What a first quarter for this guy. The Cougars, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll send the back in motion. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces, and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
They'll go play action with Mack. Turns it upfield. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
And here comes money down for this offense. Third down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Maybe didn't like that play call on 3rd and 2. Instead, they'll call a timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Mack to throw for it on 4th. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it.
Man, that is a big-time drop right there. 4th down, opportunity to catch it, maybe get the first down. That is tough to swallow, but as a QB, I got to walk over to him and say, listen, dude, we're going to need you later on. I still believe it.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Got him on the RPO. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Here's a give to Watson. Breaks into the open. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. Let's talk for a second here about USF. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every...
Makes a grab and room to run. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. And the Bulls are flying down the field. Looking to throw, it's Croman Hope. Pulls it in. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver. And man, their fans have been hungry to see that.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel. But in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Looking down the middle. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. He's looking to pass. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
Second down, gonna throw it. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Looking for the time with the extra point. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Austin Mack. Quickly to the tight end. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. They'll try the right side. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Unloads to the wideout. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. And the Cougars will snap it on 1st and 10. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. The give. Turning it on. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
He now has 85 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Grab behind the line. It's Beverly. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
The Cougars, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Mack. He's got the back in the middle. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Guys, let's take a minute and talk a little Washington State. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win, and if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job. The pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room. So important to get off to a good start. Try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. And I think on that last completion, it was a good example of it. Passing completion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Drives inside. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster.
A couple things I loved about this defense. They didn't get deterred. They gave up some yards, got all the way down here near the goal line, but now bowing their necks up. Big stop on third down, forcing a fourth down opportunity ahead.
They're going to go for it on fourth down, and remember, from this spot, they can get a first down without scoring a touchdown. Throwing, Mack. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned.
Oh, that stings, man. You did a great job calling the play. You got your guy open. Everything was executed perfectly. And the ball hits him in the hands, and he just can't bring it in. Man, those are tough. Those are tough to swallow.
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Fights off a defender.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Rodgers. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And the Bulls, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Quick give. It's Watson. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. All right, guys, big picture here. Let's talk some USF. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers.
Snags it, and there's running room. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call and really nice execution.
Dangerous throw on that one.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
Back's got it on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 20. Touchdown Bulls. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the finisher coming on a touchdown pass from 52 yards out. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Austin Mack. Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Third and long coming up. They'll run it. And that won't quite be enough for the first down as he's knocked down just short of the sticks. The Bulls use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. Needs it. He will be stopped short of the line to gain, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out, you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
Dropping back, it's Croman Hope. Touchdown, USF! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this This offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game one, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Mack. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Wants to go up top on second down. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. This has been an impressive first half, and Jesse, they'd love nothing better than to tack another one on before the break.
And why would they want to stop at this point? Everything they've dialed up, they've been able to execute throwing and running the football game.
And how critical is it for this defense to get a stop? Down right now before the half. They can create some momentum on their side by getting a stop before the half.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. They'll ride the hot hand. Touchdown, South Florida! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hitting the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Makes a move. He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. The running back takes his track off right tackle here. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
And that last run is just a nice job seeing the hole, exploding through it. He has had a heck of a night. Now with that carry, over 100 yards on the game. That's the mark you really want to hit as a running back, and he's got that here tonight.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down. Under pressure. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
They've yet to convert on 4th down, though not for lack of trying. 0 for 3 so far. Let's see if they can get it done this time. Throwing, Mack. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Quarterback changing the play. Sets his feet. It's Croman Hoke. Looking for a deep man. He's got it.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out their QB1.
Looking downfield, and time is running short. Fires into the end zone, incomplete.
And the defense finally steps up, man. They've had a tough day down here near the goal line defending the pass. Like, he's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. Nice job on this play. Nice response. Try to get themselves back in the football game.
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Looking for the goal line. He'll be stopped right there. They threw it short of the goal line, and now they've got some ground to cover on 4th down. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now the lead's extended a little further. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Thanks so much, fellas. Here inside our EA Sports Studios, welcome into the Week 0 College Football Update Show. We begin our coverage with Alabama taking on the number 10 team, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. And it's the Crimson Tide with one of the truly dazzling offensive displays we've witnessed this season. They had a scoring answer every time they needed one and win a fireworks-filled football game.
This USF offense will open this drive right here. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead.
Pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Let's now take a look at some top 25 games around the nation on another wild day of college football.
They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Looking to pass. It's Croman Hoke. Fires to the right. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Bulls! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. They'll see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. Washington State ready to get things going now as the offense takes the field. Mistakes are going to happen as they did on that last drive. Now how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Austin Mack. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
Man, I thought the game plan has been so good by this defense, man. They know exactly who his go-to guy is out wide, and they're doing a great job of mixing up coverage, taking that away. Listen, this QB doesn't have to go to him, and that's where I think you look next. Who's your next best playmaker that can make something happen for you? Maybe go find him, because they're locked in on that star out wide.
They'll go play action with Mack. Unloads to the wideout. And here's the third interception of the night. Bringing it back. Then